If you get Social Security or SSI check, July 2026 is not a normal month. There is a holiday shift that move one group payment early, a double deposit month for SSI receipts, and buried under all that, a new government report that just moved up the date your benefit could get cut. I'm going to walk you through the exact July payment date for your situation, then break down the forewarning every beneficiary need to hear right now. Let's get into it. The July 2026 payment schedule. Here's exactly when your money hit your account this month, broken down by benefit type. SSI Supplemental Security Income. July 1st, your regular July SSI payment. July 31, this is actually your August SSI payment arriving early. Because August 1st fall on a Saturday and Social Security never pay in weekend or holidays. That means SSI receives C2 deposit in July. This is not a bonus check, it's next month payment showing up for week. After that, last one budget accordingly. Pre-May 1997 beneficiaries and dual SSI Social Security receipts normally paid on the 3rd of the month, but July 3, 2026 fall on a Friday and the 4th July holiday is observed on Friday, July 3rd this year, since the actual holiday July 4 falls on a Saturday. So this group gets paid a day early, July 2 instead of the 3rd. Everyone else paid by birth date. If you started benefits after April 1997, born 1st 10th July 8, born 11th to 20th July 15, born 21 to 31 July 22. Quick gut check. If none of these dates match when you were expecting, log into your My Social Security account at ssa.gov and check your specific payment history. Don't rely on word of mouth. How much are you actually getting? This year, check reflect the 2026 cost of living adjustment, a 2.8% bump that went into effect in January. For the average retired worker, that pushed the typically monthly check up to somewhere around $2,070 $2,080, depending on which SSC snapshot you look at. That sound look good news, and it is, but the senior citizen link has pointed out that compared to a decade ago, today benefit only carrying about 86 cents of purchasing power for every holly dollars it used to. The rate is real. Whether it's keeping up with your actual bills is a separate question. The trust fund clock just moved. Here the headline most people miss. The 2026 Social Security Trustee Report released in June moved the retirement trust fund depletion date up the fourth quarter of 2032, a full quarter earlier than last year projection. What does depletion actually mean? It does not mean check stop. Payroll tax keep flowing in every single day. What it means is that once the reserve fund runs dry, incoming tax revenue alone won't ever cover 100% of promised benefit, only about 78% unless Congress act. Before then, that's an automatic 22% across the board cut to every retiree, survivor, and dependent on the program. If the retirement fund and the disability fund were combined, which would require an act of Congress, that deadline stretched to 2034 with a smaller 17% cut instead. Your check today is safe. This is a 6 year clock, not a 6 month one, but it's 6 year closer than it was even 12 months ago. And it's worth watching if you are planning a retirement that is stretched past 2032. Overpayment notice. Separate from scam, SSA does occasionally determine it paid someone more than they were owed, and it will send a real overpayment notice. Don't ignore it and don't panic pay either. A legitimate notice comes by mail, spell out of the amount, and give you formal appeal right and repayment option. You are not required to hand over money on the spot. If you notice, look up, call SSA directly at 1-800-772-1213 to confirm it's real before doing anything. Paper check are disappearing. Under a 2025 executive order, federal agencies are phasing out paper social security check entirely in favor of direct deposit or the DAC Express Debit Card. As of mid 2026, well under half a percent of beneficiaries are still getting paper check, and SSA is actively pushing that number toward zero. If your family member still gets a mail check, now the time to send up tax deposit through your My Social Security account because that transition is not going to revert. One extra scam warning took inside this was for anyone contacting you to help you switch to direct deposit and asking for your bank info over the phone or by text. SSA does not reach out that way. You make the switch yourself through your account or by calling SSA directly. So you recap July 2026 SSI on the 1st and again on the 31 and pre-1997 dual group pad July 2nd and everyone else on the 8th, 15th and 22 depending on your birthday layered on top of that. A trust fund clock that just ticked closer to 2032. A real scam where targeting your inbox, legitimate overpayment notice you should not ignore, and the last scratch of the shift away from paper check. If this help you plan your month, hit subscribe. I cover social security and benefit update like this every month, so you are never catch or got. Drop a comment with your birth date group and I will try to answer scheduling question in the reply. Bye bye.